My 2 cents on Versetta Stone. Now, the manufacturer wants you to use these starter strips at the bottom and then put felt paper on. We had to put a little extension on that for the layout for the stone sills, as you can see, to get something to screw into. Now we're gonna drip cap this with a special drip cap that's gonna go over that. But what I would tell anybody bidding this work is run. If you're a sider, run. If you're a mason, run. Just do regular stone. If there's any type of transitions from high to low, this stuff is a nightmare. It looks like it's level. We did obviously a great job on detailing it and installing it and laying it out to match up with the sills and all that. I mean, you can see, tell me that isn't that as good as it gets, but and right underneath there, I mean, I barely have to cock that. But that being said, I mean, look at the transitions. We've got metal on the bottom. That's just temporary because we had an extra one for that so the squirrels don't get in. But these corners, kind of tricky, especially when you're coming around a short end. We just put that door in, so that's a new door as well. But the way they want you to attach this and step this down, and if you don't have a full piece on the bottom that you can snap into a starter, if there's a transition to different heights, like this one goes from here all the way up and around, and then here, where these bottom pieces are all custom rips on the bottom that have to have a lath and be PL premium glued in place and screwed in with shims on the sides and all kinds of goofy shit. And then on top, that's the same rip. It's a 2.5 inch rip all the way across the top with lath and glue. And you can see I've got screws pinched in there to try to set up that glue and hold it in place. But that transition and then running this along down here where this is not a full piece, you can't really tell, but there's a full piece. I have a pencil line that we have to erase, but that's a rip piece on the bottom again with the lath and everything to time out for this old concrete slab. If it's not a straight run, you are going to be overwhelmed with the layout, but you can do it if you're a skilled craftsman. Just be aware that Versetta Stone sounds easy. It's definitely not easy if it's not just a straight run, level floor, stack it and run. And even when it is, these pieces are not perfect by any means. And you have to shave them, you have to raise them, you have to shim them, you have to just eyeball them, and you can float across others and pick your line back up, but you got to know what you're doing because you can screw yourself up fast. That's my 2 cents on Versetta Stone.